Hello. So I'm going to put, now that I have a laptop that seems to possibly work with lives, I'm going to sneeze. Goodness. I'm good now, I think. Maybe not. Oh, Lord. I always have, it's weird. So like every morning, for some reason, I'll go through phases where every morning, at some point in the morning, I'll sneeze like once or twice or a couple times more. Not my usual, but then I'll go through phases where every night I'll sneeze whenever I'm going to bed. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's so weird. Okay, let me make sure that this is all working. Try to pop it up on my phone. Okay. I see myself. Cool. Okay. So I am going to try to watch on my phone a little bit too, just to see if I can make sure I'm seeing comments. Because I know sometimes Facebook's weird about comments. Okay, but I'm gonna put a poll in here, so anybody who hops on the live, if you can answer that poll. This obviously will be posted on YouTube too, so that way everybody can go see it there. But will also be on here too to watch the replay. But as for the poll, I want to see. Have you heard of Scentsy Club before? Yes, I have one. Yes, but still haven't pulled the trigger on getting one. No, tell me more. Yes, but I had another question in my head and I don't have it anymore, so it's just gonna be 3. Cool. Oh, you know what? That's what it was. Yes, but still on the fence. Cool. Awesome. So that should be active, up and running. I should be able to see that. Okay, so I did have 2 boxes of club. So my club was sort of large. So I actually ended up getting 2 separate boxes for my club. So whenever I got the 2 separate boxes, one of them was my main club, which had most of the large stuff in it, some of my wax bars and whatnot, and then the smaller one had mostly the remainder of my wax bars. So I'm gonna go through those real quick with you, but first things first is, what is club? So Scentsy Club is a free program that anybody can be part of, like anyone who loves Scentsy and everything like that can be part of. You can put all of your consumable items on it, like hold on, coffee break real quick because I haven't taken a sip of this and I think my brain's fried. Hopefully that gets juices flowing up in here. Okay, all your consumable goods. So that goes for laundry, that goes for cleaning, that goes for any of your waxes. There's a perk to the waxes being added, which I'll go over soon. Any of your oils, like essential oils, any pods, basically anything that could be used up that needs to be replenished can go on Club. Again, free program. That's what's amazing about it, is it is a free program. Like, yay. I love free. I know we all do. We all love free. But it's a free program. So Scentsy created it for multiple reasons. One, they created it because we all forget sometimes that we need to reorder our replenishable goods. Like, I've run into, oh yeah, I was cleaning our apartment because I was trying to get moving, literally. I was trying to help get us moved out, and I was cleaning the apartment, and the bathroom needed cleaned, so I was cleaning the bathroom. Packed all the stuff up, was cleaning the bathroom, ran out of my bathroom cleaner. Yeah, it was great. Not really. Because I forgot to order more. And I forgot to add it to my club. Obviously, I'm safe because I can still add it to club. That's the nice thing. But the reality is that I need to put it on there so that way I can have it replenished and I can get it on a monthly basis or a bi-monthly basis or a quarterly basis. So yeah, but I wasn't thinking, so I didn't add it. So I ran out, and then I ended up having to scramble around to try to find what I needed to get everything done the way I needed to get it done. So it was nice. But anyhow, that's just a little bit about Club. There are a bunch of perks regarding Club that are amazing, which I will get into because, again, I'm going to show you how much I personally saved. But there are so many perks to Club when you are a customer and not a consultant, because consultants get a totally different perk from Club than a customer. So the customers have their own separate amazing perks that I'm actually really happy I don't get as a consultant, because it's amazing for you guys. This is like our way at Scentsy to pay you back. It's great. It's amazing. But okay, I'm going to go through what I have in our club here. So, might get a little loud for a second. Sorry about that. Also, I should have done a sound check. Going to go through what I have. Awesome! Okay, sound check's good. I should have done that a while ago. I don't see anybody watching right now, so I had nobody to ask. I should have done that a while ago. Okay, first things first. Oh, look, actually, someone is playing with an empty box. Okay, so this is one I have tried, but I'm going to separate this really quick. One thing I want to let you know is anytime during the warmer weather months, or if you're in a warmer area, like places like Arizona and stuff like that, sometimes you may have to request these, but we can work that out. It could be something where you can always message me, whatever, and say, hey, I need to make sure I have ice packs in this order or whatnot. Let me know, and I can always make sure that there are some. This is obviously melted, but they put ice packs. So all wax bars typically will start to come in these guys here, these little freezer bags. They will have an ice pack with them, completely frozen, because Scentsy recognizes, hey, it is warm weather outside. It's getting to summertime. We don't know 100% what the climate's going to be like, so let's put our wax bars in here, put an ice pack with them, and ship them out. Because obviously by the time that you get your box, your ice pack's probably going to be melted, but this keeps your wax bars cool and keeps them from melting, because our wax bars will melt at a very, very low temperature. I know sometimes the longer that I hold them in my hand, for example, like body temperature can warm and melt your wax. So if holding them too long can actually start to make the oils come out and separate and everything like that. So that's why they put these in there. So all of my packets have these in there. And separate this. Okay. This is another pack of wax. So really, ultimately, what's weird is I only got one wax bar in my second portion. And sometimes they'll send them in manila envelopes. Like bubbled manila envelopes. Sorry, that was probably really loud. And they'll send them in that. And they will actually... Here are my regulars that I always get. Here's the new kids. They will send them in those if it's only like one or two. But this time they sent like a whole bunch in like, they sent a whole bunch in one, and then they sent one in a big box. Sometimes that's gonna happen. It just depends on who's packaging and everything. Okay, I'm sorting really quick because I haven't opened these quite yet. But I'm sorting between what I had on there that I knew I loved and what I had on there because I wanted to try them. And I'm going to explain why I do it that way and why I recommend to do it that way. So, make sure nothing else is in there. I obviously have the whiff box in there too for April, so let's do this. Alright. First things first. I'm going to show you what my favorites are, and what my husband's favorites have been, and why they're on our club. I put our favorite waxes in a quarterly, so that means I'm getting it every 3 months. So I put our favorites in that quarterly, our favorite waxes. And the reason why I do that is because we have so many that we don't go through it that fast or that often or anything. But what I do is I will put the ones that we absolutely love, or the ones that we're like, ooh, these are leaving soon. They're leaving the catalog, or they're leaving the website soon. So I'm going to take these and I am going to add them to club because I want more of it. I only had one bar of it. I want more. I want to make sure that I have an abundance of it. If we have too much of it, then I'm going to, then I'll just take it off. That's fine. I'll just take it off. And I'm okay with the amount of wax in that set that I have. So here's the thing. The Nightmare Before Christmas ones tend to come back every fall. But we fell in love with Halloween Town and Jack's Obsession. Come on. There we go. And Jack's Obsession. So I have these on there because there are select few, like literally a select few of these guys that have special covers. So they have special labels, and I have been hoping and waiting for those special labels because what I want to do with them is I want to make a magnet out of them. So I keep them on there so that way maybe I can get the special label, or I can get enough of them that I can, once they're used up, I can make those magnets to put on the refrigerator, because that would be super cool. So there's an idea for you guys. But these two are on there. These two are a favorite of ours, so we keep them on there. This is a little bit more of a spice type of fragrance. Oh, and I'm telling y'all, these two take me back to when I first started Scentsy. That was in 2019. No. That was 2020. Sorry. I've been in for almost 3 years in August. But this reminds me, both of these remind me of 2020 when these came out, and I needed them because I thought my dad was going to be deploying, and I was like, you know what, I need these, I need all of it. I got the warmers for myself too, and I got these guys, and yeah, this just takes me back to that moment that I got these, so it's awesome. Isn't it crazy how, sorry guys, my nose, every time that I'm like talking or something, isn't it crazy how fragrance can literally spark memories? Like, that is one reason why I love this company, why I'm still part of this company, why I will be a part of this company for as long as I can, because honestly, this is like crazy to me how fragrance can literally just bring you back to memories that you may not have thought that you remembered, or it can help create memories, hopefully good ones, but it can help create that. So Perk Me Up was one that Perk Me Up was one that was a bring back my bar. The reason why I put this on there is because it really reminds me of a coffee shop that my mom used to take us to when we were kids. So, and it was great. Like, I remember, and I think it was probably during the fall. It had to have been, because I remember going in, and you know that like they always had the oh, hi. They always had, here, let me do this. You want to say hello? No? This is Baxter, for anybody who doesn't know. It's Baxter. Okay, hi. So, Perk Me Up, like they had, what was it? They're those little cookie sticks. So they had the little cookie sticks. And then they had like chocolate candies on like a stick. One of them was a witch. And I remember that because I just remember that. I just put those, excuse me, two things together. But that's what this reminds me of, is the that coffee shop whenever I was a kid. Then he's sitting behind me. Oh, where are you? There you are. Then let me see. French Kiss was my first ever bring back my bar. So these were literally, I'd had some other bring back my bars on there, but we weren't using them as quickly. So I was just like, you know what? I am gonna take them off. We still have a bunch of them. They're still good. They're still fine. But French Kiss, just one more that takes me back. And it's something that's still relevant. I don't know why, but it's literally, I'm keeping this. I don't care how many, because it's one of those things where you're like, if I get rid of this, then I'm going to be very upset. Because this one reminds me of my mom's makeup bag. It's weird. It's like the weirdest thing, but it reminds me of my mom's makeup bag. So personally, I am somebody who, yeah, if it's like a childhood memory in the sense of a coffee shop, I can part with that easier than I can part with something that reminds me of somebody. So this, I'm like, I don't care how many I have, this is staying in our club because this I'm keeping. I'm still looking for something that reminds me of my grandpa. I'm still trying to find something that reminds me of my grandma. I'm still trying to find scents that remind me of people because I'm keeping those scents. I don't care. So those are staying on my club. And these other scents don't really have true memories attached. They're just favorites. Like Olaf Warm Hugs is the perfect mix of like vanilla and mint. Angel Experiment 624 is one that smells like cotton candy to me. Berry like cotton candy. It's amazing. Vanilla Cream I couldn't part with whenever it came for Bring Back My Bar, because I'm a vanilla lover. Red, White, and Berry Pie. There is no way that I was getting rid of that one because this one literally smells like pie. I'm not kidding. Pink Berry Fluff just came out. That is come on. Let's go. There we go. That is leaving on Sunday night. That just came out. That is for our Easter scents. That one smells amazing because it just smells freaking amazing. I couldn't part with it. Like it smells awesome in the bar form, but man, whenever it warms, ooh, it's good. Starburst Sky is another one that absolutely smells awesome. This one is like more of like a fruity tart scent, but it's not super overpowering in the bar form. And then whenever you put it in your warmer, it disperses so well. I was super surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I warmed it and I was super surprised how amazing it was. So those guys are on here. And firstly, the reason why they are on here in our club is because they actually they're retired or retiring. So obviously these guys have importance to them in a way, like they've got memories attached to them, or I have them on there because I want the fancy schmancy possibility of getting these guys, especially getting the actual fancy rare labels. But then I have obviously these guys because they're either retired or they're retiring. And that's the awesome thing about Scentsy Club, is because you can actually take these and say, ooh, it's retiring, it's leaving, I love this scent, I'm putting it on club so that way I can keep getting it. You heard that right. You can keep getting your favorite wax bars for life if they are on club. For as long as you have them on club, Scentsy will make them for you. Literally, they will make them for you. So these guys here, even though these have been retired, so Angel Experiment 626 and Olaf Warm Hugs have been retired for a little while now, they're still making it for me. That's amazing. They are still making it for me. And then French Kiss has been retired for a very long time. They're still making it for me. Perk Me Up is only just retired since the last Bring Back My Bar, which is probably this past fall. Yeah, they're still making it for me. That's what's amazing. They can do the same for you. Now, these scents here, there's only 4 of them. These ones here in particular, I added because Lion King is a great movie. I love Lion King. But I didn't get a chance to get these two when they were out. So you know what I did? I was like, you know what? Right now, I don't have the means in a way to get these right now. So I know they're retiring. I know that they're here for a little bit and they're gonna leave. So you know what? I put them on our club so that way when my club came in, which was going to be after these retired, they would be there. I'd be able to get them. I'd be able to try them. So that was the same with Frozen 2, the North Calls, and the same with Coconut Pumpkin Pie, which was also a Bring Back My Bar scent. I believe this one was one of those that was club exclusive, so you couldn't get it in an actual like kit with that. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, so sir, I'm gonna try these, guys. I am trying these for the first time, and this is where I'm going to decide. First step of deciding if you want a scent again or if you want it to stay in club. Is the first sniff. So the first sniff, first you decide if you're gonna want to buy it, and that's looking at the description. Second thing, really, first thing once you get it in your hands is opening it up. Here's how you do it. So open it up. This is what we call a clamshell. This is why. Put your finger here, push, dump it in your hand, okay? That's not bad. I actually didn't think I would like it, but that's not bad. So that's the first step once it's in your hands, is to smell it. And smell it from the bottom, guys. Smell it from the bottom. Everything sinks to the bottom, so smell it from the bottom. The second step that's going to help you think, okay, do I want this again? Do I want to keep it on my club? Is going to be warming it. Okay? So it's going to be warming it. It's going to be seeing what it's like whenever it's first warming, when it's in the middle of warming, or when it's ending the warming. So that's what it's gonna kind of take to decide. So for this guy, it's not bad. Right now it's not like super intriguing to me, but I am gonna warm it and I am going to see what my husband thinks, and I am going to see, okay, do you want to keep this on club or not? I'm going to do the same with the rest of these guys. So, because I mean, this is kind of woodsy in a way to me. Okay, so then that was Circle of Life. Now there's In the Jungle. This is also retired. This is on my club because I wanted to try it and I wanted my husband to try it and he wanted to try it. So let's see. Again, we open it up, we push it out, we sniff the bottom. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it smells better warmed. I don't know how to pinpoint what I'm smelling. Yeah, so Circle of Life isn't bad. This guy just smells sour to me. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know, guys. I just don't. Like, some scents just hit you. Like, ooh, this isn't it. This is just, I don't know. I'm going to have Patrick try this. I'm going to see what he thinks. But here's what I'm going to say. I don't particularly like how this smells in bar format, but I always say, if you have it in a bar format already or you have a sample, smell it. Even if it doesn't intrigue you, warm it, because sometimes when you warm it, it'll surprise you. But warming it is what is going to help you decide, do I really like this? or do I really not? And honestly, if you don't, you try it and you don't like it, warmed or anything, take it off of your club. Just take it off of your club. We're gonna decide that later. Yep, moving on, because that's just, I'm not into it. Okay, coconut pumpkin pie. I haven't tried yet. Okay, we're gonna smell it. I get a lot of cinnamon. Let me see. I'm only getting a little bit of pumpkin. I think that like the cinnamon and like the spices come out in it a lot. Mom, you'll like this one. But the spices come out of it a lot. My mom is really into spice. Like, she loves the things that are like Home Sweet Home and cinnamony and stuff like that. So I know she will love this. But I kind of want to try it warmed. I feel like I would start it with only one block. So here, if you smell it and it seems a little strong, start with 1 to 2 blocks, depending on room size, and depending on your warmer, because our mini warmers only take 1 block, but all of our other warmers can take up to 4. Start with the lowest and then see how it disperses, because sometimes it could be really strong. Sometimes for people it can not be strong enough. But honestly, this is, yeah, this isn't bad. It's just very strong on the cinnamon front, where I'm wondering what it's going to be like warmed, because it might disperse better, and I might actually get better pumpkin smell from it when, yeah, because I don't even get much coconut either. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think the aftermath of it, I get a little bit of coconut. Now that it's sitting in my nose. Okay, last one. The North Calls is what I was sort of like, I don't know if I wanna. That's not bad in bar form. So I was worried about this. The reason why I was worried about this is because I have Brunei, who is a buddy clip. I need to find him. I packed stuff up. And yeah, I don't know where he went. But I need to find him because I need to take him, I need to clip him to something. But it's not bad in bar format, seemingly. I smelled Brunei and I was like, oh, I don't know. Because sometimes our scent packs, our buddies, our pods, things like that will smell a little bit different from the bar because of the way that things need to be formulated. So sometimes our pods and our scent packs need to be stronger, and our little buddy clips need to be stronger, because our buddy clips are actually diffused with these, and then the scent packs need to be stronger so that way they get through the fluff, and then the Scentsy pods need to be a little bit stronger so that way they actually go through the fans better and disperse better. But these guys are strong in the bar form, but they are going to be, when they're warmed, it disperses so well. So I'm excited to try this warmed. But again, the reason why I have these guys on there is because they were retiring. I knew I wasn't going to be fast enough to grab them. I knew that, ooh, even if I do order these, what if my order doesn't get here before, because you know, shipping and handling, ugh. But what if my order doesn't get here before I get to try it and then decide to add it to club? What if? What if? What if? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to add it to my club, and then I'm going to try it that way. Or I'm going to add it to my club, I'm going to buy a bar, and then I'm going to get that bar, and I'm going to try it, and then I'm going to say, do I want to keep it on my club or not? Doing it that way means that it's already there, and it's safe and sound, and you are going to be guaranteed that you're getting that bar in your club, and you don't have to worry about it discontinuing and leaving. That's the coolness of it. So yeah, that's just one thing. And last but not least, before we get into the factor of, hey, I have savings that I had, and then there's a couple perks that people will have as well. There is the club box, not club box, whiff box. The whiff box. You can get these for $30 on the website, or what is it now? There's, I think, 35 now. Things were a changing, y'all. So let me see. Okay, for some reason my stuff hates me. Oh, that was right in front of my face. 35. Okay, so you can get these for $35 now. You are still going to get far more than $35 worth of product in this box. Always. There are going to be full-size products. There are going to be sample products. There's going to be a bunch in here that's going to be awesome for you. It's different every month. So this is April's, and this is going to be going away on Sunday. So yeah, but I'm gonna open it for you guys. Yes, the surprise is amazing because each time that there is a box, there's always something in it that's great. But it's always a surprise for sure. So it's always going to be a surprise. Sometimes we will put in there and be like, oh, hey, there's actually a little extra surprise in here this month. So let me know what you get, because it's not the same for everybody. It's great. It's awesome. So I just got April's. This ends on Sunday midnight. And then, so that's, you have up until that point to get it. And then May's shows up. May's will show up, and you will be all set and good to go for May. But the great thing about Club and adding this to Club is $30. So it's $35. Every time you hit $30, you get a 10% off. So $30 or more in Club gets you an automatic 10% off. Then there's the possibility of half off item once you reach 60 or above in your Club. So I already had 60 don't judge, $60 worth of wax. $60 of wax in my Club. I'm not ashamed. So I got this actually half off. So I got this half off. Yeah, you guys want to try that? $60 worth, get your whiff box half off, or whatever you want half off. Okay, so there's always a little card in there, which is awesome. So this actually just explains a few things, like a little blurb stating your April whiff box is inspired by things that make everyone smile, springtime and sunshine, and inside you'll find a variety of products carefully selected to bring cheerful fragrances into your home. As the days begin to warm, delight in the arrival of spring. It also mentions want to receive whiff box monthly, or advises about the wax cups that come in there. That's the little samples where you'll just pop them. One second, they're probably in here. You'll pop those little samples. Oh, let's see. Look, another ice pack. Okay, this is what they mean. This is what they talk about. Oh, come on. Woo! These little samples. Normally these samples are going to be, surprise, Normally these samples are going to be a little sample of what is coming next month. Aloha Orchid is actually what is coming next month as the scent of the month. So you who get the whiff box, whether it's in your club or you just get it in general for the full 35 or whatever, are going to get a exclusive sample of what is coming next month. So this is the scent that is coming next month. This is going to be the scent of the month, and it is going to be 10% off. Yeah, keep that in mind. And that's actually a really good scent. Oh, but what they mean about these is that you just open them up and then you just plop this into your warmer and you let it go, and then you decide, ooh, do I want this next month or do I not like it? They give you that chance. Okay, so they always try to give some sort of little sample. Right in this one, there's a little hand soap sample that's coconut daiquiri. I'm gonna tell you right now, coconut daiquiri smells amazing. I'm not too big on banana, but this smells amazing. It just, you gotta try it. So I love coconut daiquiri. I love our hand soaps. I love all of our body line. It's amazing. So they give you a little bit of a sample to try that, to see, because this is the big deal about this whiff box here is it's always going to give you a sampling of what Scentsy has to offer. They're always going to try to give you something that is from each category, or something, oh, maybe you've never tried it yet. Oh, hey, this is something that we offer that you may not have known we offer. Hold on one second. Yeah? Yes, I did. I'm okay, but thank you. Sorry. But they're always going to give you something that you offer, like that you may not have tried before, that we are more than just wax. We are way beyond that. Way more than just wax. And this goes to show for it. So a couple of things. Ooh, I needed more of this, so I don't even need to worry about it. It's fine. I live currently with my grandma down in the basement, and yeah, interruptions are gonna happen. It's fine. It is what it is. But you can't pause a live video, and she don't know that, so it's fine. Right. So. Here's what came in the whiff box this month that was full products. So we got your samples right here. All the lighting. Got the samples right there. And then a couple other things here. So I'm gonna do this. Pineapple mango, I am pretty sure, was the scent of the month that is leaving. Let me see. Nope. Pineapple mango must, I guess, is one of the newer scents. Okay, cool. There's so much pineapple this year, guys. So much pineapple. So let me see what this comes in. The search bar, I swear, on my website right now is being very finicky and driving me nuts. Lord. Okay, so we have pineapple mango actually in our Scentsy bar. So yeah, we have pineapple mango, pineapple mango in a Scentsy bar right now. Give me 1 second. This takes forever to load. Okay, so we have it in our Scentsy bars, Scent Circle, pod packs, 2 different fragrance flowers, which includes the Buttercup Belle and Dahlia Darling, which this is a fragrance flower, pineapple mango room spray, and yeah, that is what it comes in. So this actually sent the fragrance flower. Fragrance flowers are a lot of fun. So fragrance flowers are basically, they have this jar of very concentrated oil. And then these are hand crafted solo wood flowers that will just go into the oil, hang out, and disperse the fragrance. So it's great. I'll put that away later. All right, and then what came in this as well is going to be the my favorite, really, Black Raspberry Vanilla and Scentsy Fresh. This is our new labeling, by the way, for our laundry, and I think our clean change too, but it's awesome. So I love Scentsy Fresh. It's our fabric freshener. It sprays over everything and makes it smell absolutely amazing. So always get this whenever you have cats or dogs or kids or husbands, let's be honest, or you're in between washes, or you have the hard to wash fabrics. This is your best friend. I'm telling you that now. All right, and then they sent 3 wax bars, full size, guys. Everything is full size except those 2 samples. So sparkling yellow. That's just super like lemony, citrusy. It almost smells like there's fizz in there. Sun-Kissed Citrus, which is a fan favorite, which is citrusy as well, but it smells so good. It's like orangey. It has like amazing orange scent, and it comes in our cleaning line. It should still come in our cleaning line. I know we were changing stuff up, so let's see. Oh, it came in our cleaning line. Sorry guys, things shifted and changed, and with moving, my brain is just so out of whack that I'm just like trying to. There we are. It was making me second guess myself. Okay, so yeah, it does come in our cleaning line. So Sun-Kissed Citrus is a favorite scent of tons of people. So it comes in our cleaning line and our fragrance line, and even comes in a car bar so that we can put it in there. And it comes in the Dahlia Darling fragrance flower as well. So you are going to want to check that out. That is, again, favorite of a lot of people. Soakin' Rays. This one is more of a fresh scent, and it smells like you're on the beach. This one in particular is the newest fragrance, so it is actually Sun-Kissed Citrus is returning. Sparkling Yellow is part of the catalog, and then Soakin' Rays is a brand new scent that literally smells like you just put your suntan lotion on and you're ready to go out and you're ready to sit on the beach. You're just ready to chill. You're just ready to chill. But that's pretty much what came in our gift box this month. A little bit more before I head off of here. Let me show you how much I saved. Gotta log in, because you know everything logs you out. Okay, let me go to my club. Okay, so here's the deal. Now I'm going to calculate tax real quick just for funsies. All right, so here's the deal. All these items that I have, okay, Whiff Box, all of the waxes, item retail for club. So item retail on everything is $122.50. My total discount of that was $26.25 because I am getting that 10% off of everything. So I've got that 10% off of all of my wax bars because I reached 30. But I also got my Whiff Box for $17.50, half off, because I reached 60 and added it on there. Now that's obviously before tax and shipping, but overall I spent $111.56. Get that to wake up. Just to let you know. So, one thing that I will say is consultants get a different perk on Club. If you're interested in learning that, let me know. But consultants get a different perk. Customers get the 10% off of 30. They get the 60, like they get the half off item plus that 10% off of orders 60 or more. You always get your bar. Those are perks that we all get. Scentsy Club's free. That's another perk we all get. It's skippable. It's editable. So you can basically go on, edit at any point in time, add, delete, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and you can change your frequency. You can do all sorts of things. But the one thing that you guys get for being part of this that you do not get on my regular website, first of all, you don't get 10% off automatically on $30 purchases on my website. You don't get 10% and a half off item on orders of $60 or more on my website. That's only for Club. You don't get an auto shipment or a replenishment shipment. That's only for Club. But something else. When you're on Club, every dollar you spend earns you a point. So you spend $120. Let's just say that. $120. You get the discount. That total, you get a point per dollar of that total. Then you get like 2 points on every dollar a friend of yours that you referred using your referral link and they sign up. You get 2 points off of every dollar for them too. So that's amazing. So make sure that you look at that and you are keeping that in mind, because you're not going to earn points on every dollar on my website. You will with Club. Those points add up, and every 20 points that you get equals 25 points equals $1. So then as that adds up, you get to use those points against your Club orders or against your actual web orders. So those points work for both. Make sure you are signed into your account and make sure that you select to use your points. But there's a point system involved with being part of Club. So any consumable items you want, add them to the Club. Any non-consumable items that you want, like buddies or warmers or like fan products that are not pods, put those in a web order. It's okay to separate it, but definitely do it that way, so that way you are saving money on one front and then you are able to get what you need on the other. And we do not have any of those non-consumable items on Club. So if you have any questions at all whatsoever, let me know. I am going to be leaving this here for everybody, and I am going to be posting this on YouTube as well. Yes, he is everywhere. What are you doing? Let's not mess with that. That's Mommy's flower. You gonna say hi? Say hi. Not that you care. Are you gonna lay down now? Are you stuck? You stuck? Okay. But anyway, he's looking now. Alright, but anyway, if anybody has any questions, you can always ask, and I will chat with y'all later. Say bye. Say bye, people.